Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a no communication love reading for Aries, focused on a connection where communication may currently be limited, paused, or unclear. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Aries, please. All right, so we see the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. All right, they're viewing you as the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And their future action towards you, we see the Five of Cups, okay? And we see the Knight of Swords. So you could be dealing with someone here, Aries, who has strong water or air in their chart, which would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like this is somebody who's been watching you, who's been gathering information on you, somebody who's been crushing on you, someone who has some pretty deep romantic feelings for you. But I feel like they're hurt or they're disappointed because either they feel like you're not that into them, or that you're dealing with some sort of third party here. So the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Wow, so you may be dealing with a water sign here. A lot of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is someone who's loving and creative, intuitive, nurturing, and they have very deep romantic feelings for you, Aries. I mean, it feels like they're in love with you. All right, and we see the Ten of Swords, but they're hurting. Now, they may be hurting because you're in separation from them. It could also be that this person has experienced some pretty serious trauma or some sort of painful ending that they're still kind of dealing with. But this person is someone who has a lot of love to give. Now, they're a little bit worried, Aries, because they're viewing you as the Three of Coins in reverse, that you don't feel like you're on the same page. They feel like maybe you're dealing with somebody else, okay? We see the Two of Cups, but this person definitely feels like you two are soulmates. You see eye to eye, like you complement each other beautifully, like you should be together. And with the King of Cups energy in reverse, but they're a little bit worried that, I don't know, like you're not emotionally invested. I do apologize about the background noise. They're doing construction outside. You might have water in your chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I mean, the King and the Queen of Cups tell me that you do make a beautiful pair, but they do recognize that something here is out of alignment. The Five of Cups tells me that this person may be throwing themselves a little bit of a pity party. They may be going deep into their emotions instead of taking action. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah, it's something about third party energy. They're not sure about the future of this connection. They're saddened about third party. Now, I don't know if it's gossip or if it's friends and family that got in between the two of you, work or work schedules, or a romantic rival. And we see the Four of Swords. And because of this third party, Aries, this person is not ready to take action. Now, you're showing up as the King of Swords, so you might have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in your chart. I do think you two have a very strong intellectual connection, so maybe you two are just friends. This can also indicate that you two are exes. But with the King of Swords here, I feel like you're standing your ground. You're very discerning. I feel like you're trying to keep your emotions out of it, especially if this is somebody who has hurt or disappointed you, or if you have options. I mean, I feel like you're just trying to make the best decision for you. All right. But this person is in love with you here, for sure. All right. So let's go ahead and see what else we're not seeing. All right. The third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. So this is telling me this person has a balanced solar plexus chakra. So this is somebody who's strong, somebody who's decisive, somebody who knows what they want, and it's definitely you, okay? They're not lacking confidence in themselves, but I do think they're lacking confidence in whether or not this connection can go anywhere. We see door to romance. Yeah, see, they're not lacking confidence in themselves, but they are lacking confidence in where this connection can go. And we see anxiety And I do feel like this person has a considerable amount of anxiety and stress about this situation. All right. But I also feel like this person, I'm just kind of getting, Aries, this person may appear like they're turning away from the connection in order to heal. Okay. In order to come to terms with the fact that maybe you two can't come together, or that you've moved on from them, or that you're dealing with somebody else, okay? Whether that's the case or not. All right, so let's see. And you know that I feel like that's very typical of water energy. Like they're retreating to protect those, you know, very deep, tender feelings that they have. So we see too busy. This is what we need to know about this person. You use being busy as an excuse not to date. You must make time for your partner. Yeah. So this person might bury themselves in work, or maybe they didn't make enough time for you in the past. But more so, I feel like this is their coping mechanism, right? Like just burying themselves in work. This person may give too much, and they have a pattern of this. They're depleted because they give too much. They need a balance of give and take. And I can definitely see that with all this water energy in their chart. Okay, let's see what this person wants to say to my Aries. What does this person want to say to my Aries out there? I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Okay, so they may have been indecisive about you, about this connection. They may not have made enough time for you in this connection. This may have led to an ending. But for some of you, you haven't even dealt with this person. And I do think that they're a little bit indecisive. That's the Lovers in reverse. That's that Gemini energy in its shadow. They know they're indecisive here because they're worried they're going to get hurt, or that you've moved on, or you're not on the same page. But they feel like a part of them is missing without you. Okay. Yeah, this person, they feel very deeply. I mean, they feel very deeply. They're missing you. They're hurting. Okay, Spirit's advice is dreams. So important dream messages are being given now. Oh, all right. And well, we see synergistic, but so we see synergistic. This is your energetic match. Two birds sing sweeter than one. Well, this person definitely feels that way. So this could be your divine feminine, or maybe they feel you're their divine feminine. And we see triggers. Emotional baggage is running the show. Retrain the internal so the external can change. Now, this could be a message for you, or this could be what's really going on here with your person, where some emotional baggage is running the show here. All right, Aries. So let's see what their very next actions are towards you. What are their very next action towards my Aries in the next couple of days or week? Strength card, building up strength and courage, but they're not quite ready to take that risk or leap of faith, because I do think this person is very worried that they're going to end up looking foolish here. All right, what do we need to know? What final advice and guidance do we have for my Aries regarding this connection? Scattered energy. You have too much on your plate and have lost your focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan. Okay, Aries. So for you, it's about, centering yourself, protecting your energy right now. Okay, and strategy and planning. So your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. All right, and I do think you're in that energy, Aries, with the King of Swords being very discerning and strategic here. All right, so you're going to have to let me know how this resonates with you down below, my lovely Aries. Sending you love and light. Take care.